Hey guys, it's tea time. Because Courtney gave me this Thai iced tea bag. It tastes exactly like the tea from Thai iced tea, and I think that if you put milk into it, it would probably taste exactly like it. But right now, it doesn't taste... It smells exactly like Thai iced tea, but it doesn't taste like it at all. So, do with that what you will. Always willing to try new tea, though. Courtney also found jalapeno chips that taste exactly like the Tim's Cascade jalapeno chips that I love. Poor brothers. P-O-O-R-E brothers. These do not have MSG in them, which is my primary, heartbreak whenever I buy the Tim's Cascade jalapeno chips. I'm like, these are so bad for you. Like, some people are allergic to MSG, but MSG is not good for anyone. And so I've been like, I shouldn't buy these. They've got MSG, they're really bad for you. These taste exactly the same, like seriously, but have no MSG. It blew my mind. I've checked like over and over and over again. I'm rereading it right now, just in case. There's nothing really good. I'm assuming she got them from one of the organic stores. She lives like right next to an organic store, so she goes there all the time. They finally asked her what her name is because she goes there all the time, which I think is awesome. But yeah, it's really hot in here again, and why is it always so hot in here? I came home way later than I thought I would, but I am making a coffee time now. So there. Another thing that happened today is that I need to kind of demonstrate this for you. So I need you to know that over here is a Stein. Now I also need you to know that Jared and Amanda, my brother and sister-in-law, are big into Steins. They have a huge collection of Steins that are so awesome. So I went over to Courtney's house today, and her roommates are giving away a bunch of stuff to Goodwill. Awesome. One of the things was a Stein. And I was like, oh, that's really awesome. And Courtney was like, oh, it's really creepy. Here, let me show you. It was something that I will demonstrate for you in a moment. And I was like, that is hilarious. You know, it's really funny because my brother and sister-in-law collect Steins. And her roommate said, if you want to take that and send it to your brother and sister-in-law, you totally should. So I did. Well, I haven't sent it yet, but I took it. And they are going to know ahead of time what's coming to them because they watch this. So, let me demonstrate. I now have my hand on the handle of a Stein. I am about to drink out of my fancy Stein when suddenly I'm just gonna go ahead and put this back down. And then it stops! What? Who decide? I don't think that you guys have a Stein like this, Jared and Amanda. I'm pretty positive that you don't. The entire bottom of it is a music box. And it's so creepy. I had it, okay, driving home, because I was like, how am I gonna put this in my car in a way where it's not going to sing at me the entire way home, right? So I sat it down in the passenger seat, right next to me, standing straight up. But that meant that every time I took a turn, or hit like a bump, I would hear like weird little like just while driving. I was like, this is weird. I felt like I was in a movie where like a tiny doll was gonna come out and possibly kill me. It was fantastic. It reminded me a lot of in my old university town, there was, I don't remember what it was. There was a sound that would happen like really late at night that always sounded a lot like a squeaky bike. And there wasn't a bike because you would look around and it wasn't there, but it was pretty loud. I could never figure out what it was, honestly, but if you went out like late at night, you would hear it sometimes. And one time I was walking with a friend and he was like, God, that sound is so weird. I was like, yeah, it kind of reminds you of like you kind of imagine, you know, a clown on a bike who's coming after you, right? And he was like, no, but now I will. So it kind of became like a thing. Like anytime I would hear it, I would imagine a clown on a bike coming after me. But it just kind of made me smile because I knew that's not what it was. It was just like a really creepy sound to hear in the middle of the night if you were walking. I was never walking by myself in the middle of the night, so I always got to share that little nugget with people and be like, oh, it's the clown bike noise, and then they'd get awkward all over again. Yeah. Why did oh, the Stein, that's right. But yeah, I'm really excited to give that to you guys. I'm trying to decide whether I should send it or if I should wait long enough that you forget about this video. Amanda has an insane memory, so she probably won't forget. But I'm wondering if I should wait long enough that you guys possibly forget, and then at Thanksgiving, just bring it. I'm going home for Thanksgiving this year, by the way. Super excited, because last year, I stayed home for Thanksgiving and then went home for Christmas, because I knew, because Mike was going to be leaving for Christmas as well, and that way we could carpool. But this year, I'm gonna go home for Thanksgiving because my family doesn't really do much celebration for Christmas, but for Thanksgiving the entire family gets together and like spends an entire day, and it was really sad not being there last year. Like really sad. I like had a phone call where I talked to every member of the family. Like they just passed the phone around. I talked to all of them and all of them were like, it's really sad you're not here. And I was like, I know. It was just it was so depressing. And we don't give gifts on Christmas. We give gifts on Thanksgiving. They're never like huge gifts. They're just, you know, like, I was thinking of you gifts. And it's really, I don't know, it's just really fun. Like it's just a day when we're all like hanging out together, and we all really love the fall season. So the property looks really pretty. Those of you who have seen the vlogs where I show like some of my house, like we have a lot of trees around. It's just, oh, it's just, I miss it. I miss it a lot. So I'm gonna be really excited to go home for Thanksgiving. I don't know how long I'll be able to go home. Hopefully like a week and a half, something like that. But yeah, and then I'll just stay here for Christmas. Which should be funny, because I don't know how many people are going to be here for Christmas. Although, I bet that it'll be more of like a reasonable temperature here for Christmas. Because dead of winter in Oregon is not as cold as it is for some of you, I'm sure, but it's pretty decently cold. So, yeah. So that's the plan. So do I send it? Or do I just take it with me? But then, see, there's the other thing, is that then, if they go through my bag, which they have done before, I'm on some sort of a list. I need you guys to know, at the airport, I always either get searched or get the full body, like, crazy scan, because I think that this is why. There was one time that I was getting on the plane, and they found traces of gunpowder, which I later learned they can pick up traces of gunpowder from fertilizer. And if you live on a farm, for whatever reason, if you live on a farm and your farm uses fertilizer, there is a high chance that almost everything you own will scan for fertilizer. Weird, right? So when you go through the airport, if that's the case, sometimes they will pick up traces of gunpowder or fertilizer on your bag, and then they'll have to search it. So this has happened to me twice. So I think I'm on some sort of a list now, because without fail, I'm always the person who holds everybody up in security. So sad. So sad. But on the flip side, I'm really used to it. I think that those little scanny things are really fun. Although, Ro asked at one point, and apparently they do, like, have minor radiation, which made me go, oh, I don't want to go through those again then. I mean, it makes sense. It's like a big x-ray that you walk into. It makes sense that it would have radiation. It's just not something that I would think of. But Ro thought to ask, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't go through those anymore. Because if you ask about it, if you say, I don't really feel comfortable going in here, then they will say, come over here, and then they'll just, like, touch you all over, and then be like, bye. And they make sure that ladies touch ladies, men touch men. So, yeah. Which, I mean, it makes sense. They're covering their bases, doing what they can to avoid as many lawsuits as possible in a situation where they must touch all of you. Like, yeah, exciting. I'm warming up to this tea. I'm liking it more. The more that I drink it, the more I enjoy it. Although it is deceiving that it smells exactly like Thai iced tea and that's not what I taste. Oh! Also, this isn't a real tattoo. It's a temporary tattoo, but I'm really excited about it because Courtney has the identical one. We got really bored. And we both put these tattoos on. Oh, they're so fantastic. We were like, those look really cool. We put them in the same spot. Like, that looks really cool. We should just go into a tattoo parlor and be like, hey, give me this. Can you just do this on me? It looks so cool. I just love it so much. Ooh, gecko climbing up my arm. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, sorry this video is so late. I'm sure by the time this gets uploaded, it'll be like 2 in the morning. I'll be like, like, just so delirious. But that's okay. What can you do? Yeah. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch more QI. Because it's so funny. And I hope that you guys have a great day. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye. Mwah.